Hey, welcome back everyone. It's time for another red hot covered call video. Hey, look, if you've never been to my channel, you're in for a treat. I talk covered calls and I do it frequently. Yeah, I say that because just this week, I'm out there looking on YouTube, just like you, for great videos to give me knowledge. And there are some videos out there, but you know what? Not many, and definitely not on a weekly basis. So I'm trying to do this, trying to stay in the game for you and me, because I love talking about covered calls, but more importantly, by doing these videos, it motivates me to do another one. And when I do another one, I want to stay active in the strategy. See, I want to actively be in the strategy so I learn something. Hey, look, thanks for coming to my video. We got about 4 things I want to talk about today. And one of them is going to be about when I buy back an option. This is a topic that is ongoing. It is always being discussed, always asked. When do you buy back an option? Take risk off the table. And I'm going to tell you how I do it, okay? We're also going to talk about some of my trades. I'm going to show you my return on investment spreadsheet. And boy, I'm going to talk about my poor man's real estate covered call writing, because I'm doing another video on that. So hey, look, let's get to it. Guys, bang that subscribe button. Check that out, man. Almost 600 subs. Do appreciate that. Lets me know you like what I'm doing. And bang that like button. Show me you like what I'm doing, because man, I love when I see that likes. It motivates me to do another video. Let's get to it. Guys and gals, let's talk a little bit about when I like to buy back my options, okay? So one of the things that I always do when I write a covered call. For me, one of my golden rules is I go ahead and I write a covered call, but once I write the call, for me, it's not a static trade. It's not a let's write a call and let it go to expiration and whatever happens, happens. If you've been watching my videos, you know I like to do this dynamically by pulling premium off the board, taking premium off the board, then writing another covered call. It's like hitting singles and doubles and triples throughout the month, okay? Where I can make, let's say, $1 premium, right? If using a dynamic strategy, maybe the stock falls, I pull that premium off the board, write another one. So now maybe I've set myself up for a $2 gain in the same month. I've done this time and time again, racking up the profits, okay? But how do I determine that? That is a question. Because some people, first of all, they don't understand the concept. How can you write a covered call and then buy it back? Well, again, you essentially, when you write that covered call and you get that premium, right? That option now trades like a stock. It has a price, and as the stock goes up and down, so does the premium that goes with it. Okay, that option price that goes with it. That's the super basics of options, right? But what I like to do is, say I sell a stock, a premium. I sell a covered call. I collect a $1 premium. What I'm looking to do in the 30 days of this contract, I'm going to use 30 days as an example here. Okay, I do weeklies, I do monthlies, but in 30 days, this is how I approach it. So if I write the covered call, get $1 for it, say the stock starts to turn the other way. It starts to go down. So within the first 15 days of this 30-day contract, I'm looking to buy back that option at a 50% loss. So for me, I'm setting my spreadsheet up to at 50% less the option I got paid. I'm going to buy it back. And the way I see that is, to me, I'm taking risk off the board and I'm putting premium in my pocket. And now what I'm going to look to do, right, where I got paid $1, I'm going to buy back that option for 50 cents, take the risk off the board, put that 50 cents in my pocket. I made a free 50 cents in my opinion. I was going to hold the stock anyway, made the 50 cents. Now let's refocus. Let's write another covered call. Maybe we roll down, roll up, whatever. We're looking for the next possible premium to grab. Okay, so for me, within the first half of the contract, I'm going to look to buy it back 50% down. Now, once we get into that second part of the contract, I'm really looking for, anything that gets me close to a dime. I'll be honest. I write a lot of covered calls at 60, 70, 80 cents. I love picking up the crumbs. You know how I love doing that. So for me, when we get close to expiration, and let's say the stock is starting to fall or it's not going to hit the strike price, I'm looking for that dime. Why? The dime? Fidelity lets me buy back my options at no fees. I could take that off the board and not worry about paying a fee. Now, as long as that dime doesn't represent a large chunk of my premium. I've written covered calls on Nike where I get paid 40 cents. I ain't going to buy it back for a dime. Looking to buy it back for a penny, but not a dime. But what I am looking for in that second half of the contract, as the price comes down, I am looking to be near 20% or less than 20%. Probably more focus on the dime because I pay no fees. Okay? So that's how I stack cash on top of cash. Because what I'll do then is once I pull that risk off the table and I'm now sitting with no obligation, I make a decision. Do I then wait for the stock to give me a couple upticks? Do I immediately look to roll out? Look, I'll give you an example. Win. I told you I bought Win, right? I bought Win at like 126. I sold a 135 for $1.50. Win has fallen from 126 down to 124. Okay, 123, 122. And that option that I got paid $1.50 for, it fell all the way down under $1. Now, I ended up buying it back. And on the next day, I ended up selling a 130, same time frame, a 130 and getting $2. Now, Win has fallen again. I'm going to look to buy that back again. And we're going to keep playing the game. Yeah, I'm stuck with a falling stock. But Win fits my investment profile that I like. I'm going to hold Win. I'm hoping like everybody else, Win goes up. But I'm going to keep doing this because I'm going to keep lowering my cost basis, writing a call, buying it back, writing a call, buying it back. And that lowers my cost basis. Keeps me in the game. Right? Because where I paid 126, my cost basis might be 123 now. Yeah, I'm still red on the trade, but it's as I keep doing this, as I stay diligent in this dynamically, then when it starts to turn up, when it starts to move higher, my cost basis is lower, I start to profit quicker. I did that with Whirlpool. I told you I bought at 185, and over the course of a year, what seemed to be a year and a couple months, heck, year and a half, I brought my cost basis from 185 down to 167. Was able to get out of that trade and feel good about it. All right, guys, I'm quick hitting right now. And let's go ahead and look at my spreadsheet, okay? So a lot of you want me to publish this spreadsheet. I'm putting that together. I'm trying to figure out how I can publish this spreadsheet on Google Docs as a template so you cats can download it and use it at your leisure. Right now, I don't know how to do that. I'll be honest. I went to YouTube. Google has taken away that feature, or they have made it really hard. And the videos that are posted up there are like 5 years old, and that process is not there anymore. So to offer up this spreadsheet as a template, I'm trying to figure that out, okay? Because I want to offer this up for you guys because you really dig my spreadsheets, and I want to help you out. But until I figure that out, I'm sorry. I'm not just going to share the spreadsheet with you, because if I share the spreadsheet with you and you edit it, then other people will see your edits. Now, granted, I could turn off the edit feature, but see, then you have to download it. Then you have to rename it. Then you have to do all these things. If I can just figure out a template, how to make this a Google template, you guys can just then use it, save it. It's no issue, no problem. I'm going to figure that out, and I'm going to help you cats out. Real quick, I do want to show you a new feature I did add to my spreadsheet, okay? Now, for some of you, I'm going to go ahead and make this a little bit bigger, okay? For some of you, you may already do this. I hadn't incorporated it because for me, it takes a little bit of I have to manually input some numbers, and for me, You get going in your day and some of these things you miss, and I just don't collect the data like I would like to. But what I added to my spreadsheet here is my ROO right here. So the ROO that I've added here, what I have to do and what I have to stay focused on is, this is not my strike price of Win. This is not where I bought Win, but when I wrote the contract for Win, that was the price. Based on that price, based on that premium, that's my ROO for the trade. Now, in the past, I didn't collect that data. So I really didn't know my ROO unless I actually calculate on a calculator and say, oh yeah, that's good. I like that. Well, what I want to do is I want to capture the ROO number so I know that I'm in line with what I'm looking for with my investments. So in the case of these three right here, I'm capturing the ROO at the point of selling the call. Okay? When I sell the call, what's my price? My price is, I did not buy Heinz Kraft there, but that's when I wrote the contract. So the ROO is an added feature. I like that. I'm going to stick with that. It really lets me know that I'm sticking to my strategy. Okay? And again, I'm going to work on getting this spreadsheet out there for you folks. Finally, hey, look, I am having conversations with folks that want me to dig deeper into the poor man's real estate covered call writing. The video I did, 5 months ago still keeps coming back in spades. I absolutely love talking about it. I love that idea because I've told you this before, okay? Hey, I may have a couple bucks to do what I do here with covered call writing, but the reality is I can't build my real estate empire. Would love to build a real estate empire, but I can't go out and buy $500,000 houses here and there and rent it for passive income, okay? Can't leverage myself. I don't have that much leverage, okay? But that's what people perceive as wealth in this country, owning real estate. Now, granted, I live in California. I can go back Midwest, maybe buy $50,000 houses and do it. But then there's all kind of complications that come with it. But then I realized the covered call strategy, although not apples to apples, right? They're not. Real estate investing is oranges and covered call writing is apples. But when you line those strategies up, they are apples to apples in the sense that you're looking to collect premium on an investment you made. And I love how we can connect the dots between real estate investing and writing covered calls and what will be writing cash secured puts. Okay? You got to have that mindset, man. Build your empire. Okay? It's a mindset that I carry and that I take with me because for me, I'm building my empire. One successful trade after another. And for me, I look at it like, hey, the poor man's real estate covered call writing just helps me with that, where I can collect. It's not a passive income, but boy, it's as close as passive as you can get. But we collect the monthly residual income that builds wealth. And hey, look, getting back to my slide, I'm actually doing some real research on this. I've asked some people, who own real estate, give me your advantages, give me your disadvantages. Okay, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of that information and compare and contrast it to covered call writing, cash secured put, selling. Okay, so for me, it is all about building an empire. And I'm going to go back to this video here. I do want you to look at that video. If you haven't looked at that video, I break down the idea of the poor man's real estate covered call writing. Hey, look, until next time, I hope all your covered calls are profitable.
All I see is signs, all I see is dollar signs.